Hey guys, so I wanted to make a video today on the power of manifestation, staying in prayer, and not giving up. Today, 2 years ago, I went to Vegas to find Diane Keaton for the umpteenth time, and began filming my documentary 59 and a half, and in it documenting the process I've been through the last 9 years of completing my late grandmother's 60-item bucket list that we made together on her 60th birthday, 1 month before she passed away. It has been a trying journey. Has not been easy, not been fun all the time, as most bucket lists tend to be and tend to showcase. For me in this journey, doing the bucket list in her honor was a way for me to stay connected to her after she passed. It was a way for me to grieve, for me to kind of keep sane with dealing with the loss of her, because she was literally the most important person in my life. I was only 19 when she passed away, so I hadn't really experienced much death, and for her to be my first true death I experienced and understood really took a toll on me. So this list became like my life, and it was hard. I struggled. I was trying to go to school in New York still, become homeless in New York in the process of that, still getting items on the list done, and not small things, like having to find and have lunch with Meryl Streep, finding 2 presidents, sneaking into award shows, finding Oprah, finding Diane Keaton, even though she hasn't completed her part yet, traveling the world, joining the Navy. So much stuff happened in such a short amount of time, and I've been going through this all of my 20s. I missed out on so many opportunities. I didn't live a normal 20-year-old life, partying, hanging out with friends a lot, because this was what I was dedicating my time to. And sometimes I felt like, was it worth it? Because I wasn't living a normal life. I didn't have a whole bunch of support. Many people didn't understand what I was doing. They thought I was being reckless, or thought I was unstable, not living a stable life. Why aren't you going to get a regular job? Blah, blah, blah. So it was so many naysayers in my ear. Not a lot of people supporting what I was doing or encouraging me to keep going or offering me help in the journey. But I kept going. I kept persevering, kept getting the stuff done. And coming up on the last item with having brunch with Diane Keaton, and spending the last 5 years trying to get her to do it, has been one of the hardest parts, but also kind of bittersweet, because I know once it ever gets done, if it does, the list is over, and I feel like that will complete the complete cycle, the connection that this has given me to keep my grandmother alive. And because I didn't really want it to end with just the end of the list, I created my documentary as a way to showcase my grandmother, my love for her, her love for me and my family, and something to kind of be set in stone as a remembrance for her. And the film in itself was extremely hard to get done. I didn't have a crew, I didn't have a budget. I had 2 people helping who quit, not even halfway through the process, and I ended up having to struggle to finish the film on my own, and festivals not wanting to take it because they didn't want to showcase Diane Keaton in what could potentially be a bad light, etc., etc. It was just like money wasted after money wasted, time after time wasted, just so many struggles. And I kept saying, like, Has this all been worth it? Has the last 9 years of my life just come to this point and been a complete bust? And even though I know it hasn't, because I honored my grandma in the most honorable way I could, or I knew how, but knowing you worked so hard to put all your stuff in a certain way, and that it's kind of being shut down and not highlighted, was a little discouraging. And today is the 2-year anniversary of the last time I found Diane Keaton, and it's also the week I found out my film qualified for the 93rd Annual Academy Awards. And I couldn't have a better response. I mean, to know that the hard work paid off. And as an entertainer, which is what I went to school for, even though this project wasn't that, to know that so many people will see my grandmother, to see the work I put in, even if I don't even get nominated, even if I don't even win, to know I got here with little to no help, with so many odds against me, is like what it's all about. The struggle, the pain, the suffering that you endure when you're pursuing something that means so much to you, and you feel like giving up, you feel like it doesn't matter, you feel like it's a waste of your time. It usually never is. It will always end up paying off in the long run. And for me in this, there's no better payoff. I mean, it's the highest award you can get as a filmmaker or entertainer in this category. And to know that the story being told is my grandma's makes it all the more special and worth it. So if you're working on something, if you have something deep in your heart that really matters to you, don't quit it. Don't give it up. It's going to pay off eventually. It will. And the feeling that you will feel, if you feel anything like I feel right now, nothing will top it. Nothing will ever top this feeling that I have, that I can recognize and honor my grandma in the highest form possible. We watched the Oscars together when I was younger all the time. And that there's a chance her face will be showcased on that screen, no better feeling. So I just wanted to say, believe in what you're doing, push for it, don't stop. It might be hard, you might struggle, it may never feel worth it, but it will be. Stay in prayer, prayer. Lots and lots of praying. Stay in prayer. That will be the answer. God will always steer you, or whoever you believe in, will steer you where you're supposed to be. I truly believe that. That's it. Just wanted to share that testimony and know you can get there. You can do it.